Alright, welcome back. Just like the last video, during this one, I didn't have any live commentary, so I decided to just put some post commentary over it and talk about the game, help you get a better understanding about the game and whatnot. We're going with Sergeant Sullivan again. And yeah, hopefully more has happened in this match, and I can tell you and show you more of what to expect in the next game. Remember, this is still in beta, some stuff can still be changed, but this is my impressions on what's in the beta, and hopefully some of the stuff won't cross over, some things will get nerfed, who knows, yeah, some things really do need to get nerfed, you know, but as right now, this is just my words. I'll be talking over the gameplay, how the game is, how it feels, what to expect, and also just the match. So, this is my class with my sniper and everything. I use this class because, I don't know, personally, this is my personal preference one. And as you see, I got, with the sniper, 2 shots equals a down. So yeah, 1 headshot equals a down. But 2 body shots is what causes a down in most parts. He just did a charge attack. In this game, new to this game's multiplayer and to the Uncharted series as a whole, is a mechanic called the charge attack. Basically, you take your grappling hook, you wind it up, and then you swing it at your opponent. This instantly knocks him down. However, it takes a good, like, 3 seconds of wind up. But if you see somebody, and if they don't notice you, you just wind it up, you hit them, instantly knock them down. It's something to consider. However, like I think I said before, the melee in this game is pretty bad, so take it with a grain of salt. As you see, I'm making my way around here. And I won! With all weapons across, it doesn't matter which weapon, I just upgraded my gear. It doesn't matter which weapon you use, it's universal. The best, like, how you knock down people, melee-wise, is 3 hits. However, the best weapon of choice is you don't use your primary gun. Instead, what you want to use is your pistol, because the pistol allows you to just keep on hitting them. It gets faster results, etc. So you just keep on smacking with the pistol, so while they're taking their time, like, swinging the rifle, you just 1, 2, 3. Done. So that's something to keep in mind. I tried to mark that guy, I couldn't. Around the map is randomly scattered treasures. You want to pick up these randomly scattered treasures because they'll give you cash, which you can use to purchase weapons or upgrade your gear or whatever. Or like when the match is over, it'll tell you how much money you got opposed to the rest of your team. There's certain gears, I don't have it on this class, but there's certain gears that you can use that'll have it where if you die, if you go to where you died, you'll find cash there, you'll find treasure, you'll find better treasure, or like the treasure that you find, I just dropped proximity mine. It doesn't activate immediately. That's something to take into consideration. It doesn't activate immediately, but when it does, sorry if I'm hitting my head, when it does activate, it's really useful. The proximity mine, as you see, downed. The proximity mine, getting down to the proximity mines will actually give you additional treasure points. Because, yeah, you're using a gear to take them down. So it'll give you additional points. As you see, the entire fucking team is over here. Grenade. Grenades are an instant knockdown as well. But the thing is, they don't explode on contact. And apparently in the final game, there's the 3rd one that makes it like explode a lot faster than normal. But because of the beta being glitched, you don't get that. So you can only upgrade it to upgrade 2. You can't get into upgrade 3. But yeah, upgrade 2 just allows you to carry an extra grenade, which if you have a certain perk, which is also, there's the charge attack in effect. If you have this perk that is basically after every 3 treasures that you get, you'll get an additional gear with it. If you have that with your grenades, you don't need to upgrade the grenade to get to hold an additional grenade. That'll automatically give you 2 grenades. Which is cool. Something to take into consideration. I'm not sure if that's going to carry over into the full game, but in case it does, that's something to keep in mind. That guy right behind me, that is a choker. The choker is, you might remember from like Uncharted maybe 2 and 3. it works the same as in those games. He runs up behind you, he chokes you out, you have to hit him off you, and if you manage to hit him off you, he'll either die or he'll be so low that all you need to do is just shoot him like once and he dies. But the thing is, while he's holding you, the opponent can run up on you and decide to shoot you or melee you while he's choking you, and yeah. He's not that great. He's not that great because, as you saw, his strategy, he just runs after you. Meaning that all you have to do is just run away, just run and gun, essentially. And as you see, the distance on that one is pretty good. Was that it? Yeah! This is the Curse of El Dorado. You see those red things flying around? Yes. Those things, if they touch you, they will hurt you a lot. And they stay around the area for a while. And they do not have any type of physics to them whatsoever. They will go through the walls. They will go through the cover. They will fly up. They'll fly down. They'll hit you. No matter where you are, they'll hit you. It forces you to evacuate the area. It's a very cheap tool. Very cheap tool. But it's, yeah. All of the mysticals are kind of broken at this point. But the Curse of El Dorado, the one that turns you into Delson, I forget the name of it. And then there's the dagger, which basically you throw the dagger and it slows like everything in that proximity to like snail pace. To the point where when you do evades, when you do like the little rolls, you're moving so slowly that even though you're in a roll state, you can still get meleeed. And yeah, also, my sniper got a shot. Another thing is, with your sidekicks, for every time that your sidekick gets a shot off on an opponent, it'll give you money. So if you have a sniper, and if your sniper marks somebody, or if it attacks them, or if it gets a kill, you'll get money every single time it does something. So that's something to take into consideration. So even though your sidekicks do cost quite a bit of money, and they can die rather easily, you have to take into consideration if you... Alright, you have to take into consideration that even though they are very fragile, and they can die just like that, they can give you a lot of money in the long run if you plant them correctly. If you plant them correctly. And yeah. But like I said, it's all a matter of if you plant them correctly. I don't know what happens there. I use the rocket launcher a lot because it helps when there's a big group. Because another thing that I think you're going to find essential is the rocket launcher in this game. The rocket launcher is an essential. Because, my god, everybody and their mother groups up. And the only way to fight them grouping up on you is with the rocket launcher. So when they're all huddled together, you take out the rocket launcher, boom, you down all of them. I would say use the grenade, but the grenade's explosion is so damn slow that it's borderline useless. You don't want to use it. But yeah, it is an option too, but the explosion rate on it is so bad. And I checked the score just there. But yeah, rocket launchers are bare central. I'd recommend you use it. It's an instant knockdown whenever you hit somebody with it, or if you just hit the area around them. And it has a really big spread. I highly recommend it. Yeah, as you can see, that's the hugger. The choker, anyway. I just threw down the proximity mine. It doesn't activate immediately. It takes a while for it to start up. But like I said, once it explodes, it explodes. And it said, I'm not sure if it says, oh no. But sometimes your own bomb can down you, or it can kill you. The thing is, if your bomb explodes when somebody gets near you, it will knock you down. And if you die from that, it counts as a suicide. And a suicide does not penalize you in any way. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, if they're far enough away, the rocket launcher, instead of downing them, it'll like put them in a crouched position. But you can immediately pull out a gun and just start shooting them, and it'll get them down too. It does damage a little bit, but the main thing is you want to pull out your gun and start firing them all the way. As you see, that's a new thing called smoke bombs. You can throw a smoke bomb and basically imagine that there's a bunch of people and you want to get in. So what you do is you throw the smoke bomb. They can't see you. If they didn't have anybody mark you before, they don't know where you are. And you could just, in my proximity mine, they ran into it. just in the nick of time. But, oh my god. It's over already. God damn it. There's a lot for me to talk about, but not enough time to cover it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry that I could not explain everything to you. Leave a like or a comment.